I made a video about this printer before, the WorkForce Pro WF-4820, and I want to make a follow-up now that I've had this printer for about a year and 2 months now. So real quick, one of the things that I want to touch up on, it says that on the product description over on Amazon, it says that it's a 500 sheet capacity. It actually isn't. I mean, yeah, sure, you could probably fit 500 sheets, but you should probably only fill it halfway. Otherwise, it does get jammed a lot. Same thing with over here with the envelopes. You could probably fit a whole lot more, obviously, as you can see. But if you put any more, it actually won't print, and you'll keep getting this message that says that the tray. You'll get this message that says that the tray is empty. So typically when we load this up, we just load these about halfway, because I mean, it is a good printer, don't get me wrong, but like a lot of the reviews or whatever they advertise it as, some of those functions are not quite what they are meant to be. And again, I've used this for about a year and 2 months now, so I've got a lot of experience with it. The other thing, it says it's a high-speed printing. It's average printing at that, as far as speed is concerned. Then another thing that says, at least how it's being advertised in the product description, is that it's high volume reliability. I will be the first one to say, no, it's not. It's a great home printer. So if you are just using it, maybe like you're a college student and you need to print a few assignments here and there, it's great. But if you're using it for a business that does high volume, meaning you're printing probably over 100, 200 pages a day, the printer is gonna get like worn out. Like after you print it for so many times, some of the pages are gonna get stuck. You're gonna have to start, moving it from the back and taking out the paper jams. Sometimes if you print like a high quantity amount, like let's say 20 pages, you're gonna need to watch it, because it might just shoot out like 5 pages at you out of nowhere. Again, great printer if you're gonna keep it for the house, but horrible printer for high production printing. So I think those are probably like the only issues I had when I was reading through the product description, because I like this printer. We use it for business, and I would totally get one of these for my home. But as far as for my business, I would go with something else. Now, the positives of it, because again, it is a really good printer. The quality is high resolution. Like it prints. I haven't had any complaints with how the printer actually prints, like the quality of the printing. Another downside to it, why you don't want to use it for a high volume business, that's because when you do use this printer and it's gonna run out of ink, it's not a laser printer, the ink is pretty expensive. And if you use it for high volume, you're gonna be swapping it out. Like for example here, see, this is what the ink looks like. So we swap these out probably every 3 days, but again, we do print a lot. For home, great. I can't stress this enough. For business, 2 thumbs down. But anyways, the quality is good, and it is user friendly. It's super easy to use, super easy to set up. We set it up in like 30 minutes. But then again, we also have 3 computers in here. You can set it up through your phone. You can do it wireless through Bluetooth. So this one we have set up directly from the printer to the computer, and then the computer that we have over here, and we have a computer out there. We have those set up through the network. So you could do that. And yeah, also the scanning function is pretty good. Here's where the ink cartridges go in. It's super easy to take out. You basically just press this. I'm actually about to change all of these here in a minute with those new ones, because all of these are all wasted. But yeah, I would give this printer probably like a solid, I can't even say I would give it a 3, because again, it all depends on what I want to use it for. If I wanted to use it for business, I would give it a 1. If I wanted to put this in my house, I'd probably give it like a 4.5. Honestly, probably 4.8-ish, just because like I've seen that this printer has lasted in this high production, high printing business, and it's been going on a year and 2 months, and the printer's still working perfectly fine. It's been working the same as it worked on day 1. It's just like I wouldn't really recommend this printer for this kind of business. But if I could like grab this printer and put it in my house for my own personal stuff, like it'd be perfect. So again, do with this information whatever you want, but that is an honest review of these Epson WorkForce printers.